Hello and welcome to the end of the Thursday night Homestead Hangout, and we're going to hang out with our Homestead homies. Hi everybody, how you doing? Thank you for coming in. As always, I love you guys being here. You guys are wonderful. Been a long night. Been enjoying it. A lot of good lives tonight, and Thursday nights seem to be rolling right along. Everybody loves it. Everybody likes it. We start off with Gilliam Farms. Great introduction to the night. Then we go over to White Rock Homestead, White Rock Nation. And then we had Mud and Mascara Homestead and Ginger's Not For Nothing Homestead, which is Muddin' For Nothing, a combined group. Awesome. Hilarious. Everybody laughs all the time when they watch that one. And then we play game night with Dale and Lisa at 9 Acre Family Farm. And then we round the night out with this wonderful channel, Kettle Kitchen. So thank you for coming in. You guys are awesome. Let's go ahead and say hi to everybody that's in chat. Dark Lord Minute slides in and parks. I love that. Tiffany was second. There's trophies here, guys. This is the way this is rolling. So, and then Lynn the Okie is in with us. Thank you for coming in. Rena LaRue, hello. Thank you for coming in. One day at a time, Homestead. Farmstead. I always want to call you Homestead, but you're Farmstead. So hello and welcome in. And Joey kicked it off for us with Joe Fix It For You. When he showed up, we were able to start the night. So thank you, Joey. We're glad you're here. Then we ended up getting Rhonda, Mimi's Dishes. Thank you for coming in. Suburban Hillbilly, Rebecca. Thank you for coming in. Oh, I just jumped up. Excuse me. Prepping for Heaven, Lori's in with us. Yes, you are all Thursday night Homestead Hangout homies. That's what you guys are called. And then we have Nana 9 Acres. Lisa, thank you for joining us. Lola Granola, the Chicken Doula. Hello. 9 Acre Family Farms. Thank you for coming in. And they're rating us, so that's okay. We like those kind of rates. Making sure I'm not missing anybody. Renee, Pike Creek Farm is in with us. Thank you for coming in. And Not For Nothing Homestead is joining us as well. Jinja the Ninja, thank you for coming in. So, what's been going on? A lot. Gilliam Farms, they're at 1K, over 1K now. We have couple things have happened, so I'm trying to remember which order to do these in. Ginger over at Not For Nothing Homestead, she's over 1K. Congratulations. Tiffany at Mud and Mascara is over 500 or hit 500. So thank you that everybody for helping out with those 3 channels. They do great. Muddin' For Nothing is up over 100. That's wonderful. And the rest of us, we're already over that milestone, so we're just adding more and adding more. And the last I checked, which I will check right now, just because I want to know where everybody else is at. Whoops. Fat finger syndrome. Sorry. White Rock Nation is at 1,660, so that's great. And 9 Acre Family Farm is at 2.18K. That's awesome. See you later. And then Nana 9 Acres, she's at 251 over the 250 mark. Congratulations. And finally, Kettle Kitchen. Actually, I want to tell you what the number is because it's been going and we're getting close. We are officially, as of this moment, right now, 8 away from 1,300. So, yay! That's cool. I did want to do an update for you guys. So when we did game night, the last game we played, which was Remember the Music, the finale we did, we had almost, I think it was almost 3 hours of video. And we got Dark Lord Minutes at 91 subs. Congratulations. No, that's not my son. That's my sister's boyfriend. That's who that was. My son's a little guy. He's just turned 11 years old. So anyways, okay, so when you do music on YouTube and you play music, you have a very high chance that you're going to be copyright claimed. Okay. I already knew that was happening. I knew that was going to be an issue because it had been through the whole thing. And as long as I go through and clear those up, fix whatever the problems are, or mute the song, or, you know, whatever, usually you can get through those. In this specific case, for that one, we had a large number that got copyright claimed, and it took me almost 25 days to get them cleared up. Finally got down to the last 6, and then I started looking, and when it come down to it, the ones that were still being copyright claimed were only blocked in Russia. By my demographics, I don't have anybody in Russia watching me, so I went ahead and just left it the way it is. Okay. In doing so and clearing all those up, it allowed the video to then be released. So now you can go watch that video. That video is up, and I didn't want to lose the views or the people that had left comments and things like that. So I never got rid of it like I initially said I was going to do. Thankfully, because that now has been put out there and it can be watched. So if you guys want to, you can. I would appreciate it. Any views and watches are greatly appreciated. So thank you. I do want to say an extra thank you to all those that are in moderating. I appreciate that greatly because without you guys, none of this happens. And I lost where I was in chat. I see everybody congratulating everybody for their milestones that they've met. Thank you, Joey. Appreciate that. Yes, one day at a time, Farmstead. That is it. Congratulations to everyone. And I see Rhonda puts in that, 50s are next. Small goals are just as important as large goals. So don't minimize the importance of them because you have to get through those before you can go on to the next one. So that's the importance of it. So Jamie's Country Living came in. Thank you. I understand you can't stay long, but we do appreciate you showing up. Let's help Rhonda get to her 50 and then her hundreds. So got to get to the 50 first. So go ahead. I do appreciate that, Dale. And then Dark Lord Minutes trying to get to 100. So that would be great. If you've not subscribed to either one of them, please do so. And I see Hat Creek Homestead has hopped in. Thank you for coming in. So tonight, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of recap what's been going on. There's a lot that's going on right now. So tomorrow is the last day of Jam It Up June. And if you guys haven't had a chance to watch those videos, you should. They're really good. They're informative. They a lot of good recipes. So that's what I'm saying. That's over, like I said, tomorrow. And then on, I believe it's Sunday. I'm checking to make sure before I say something. Sunday, the 2nd at 9 a.m. my time, which is Pacific Standard Time, we are doing the live giveaway for the prizes. So a lot of people don't really know, or some do, some don't, what those prizes are. We're keeping most of them hush until you show up. But there is a grand prize. and I do not want to mess that up. That will be a comment picker grand prize. And that will be given out at the end. And I'm just trying to get to the list because I don't want to misspeak on what that item is. So, as most of you know, Four Jars Lids sponsored this, primary sponsored this collaboration. Some of the door prizes are going to be put in by Blue and myself. Not a ton of them, but there is some of them. Sorry, it's hot here. I got a drink. And they are the donation of the grand prize. Okay. There is other prices, like I said, they're putting out there, but this is the grand prize. So this one I will tell you. It's a gift basket. It's 100 wide mouth lids and 100 regular mouth lids and a new timer, Four Jars Lids timer, and 2 tea towels and a $50 Visa gift card. All of that goes into one prize, one person, comment picked from a video. Okay. So if you want a chance at that, you need to go comment on the videos. Okay. I want to catch into chat real quick. I did note Renee did say that she hit 2,700 this week. Getting to 3,000 is taking a bit of time, but it's all great. Such great viewers. Yes, I agree with her because everyone you get is an addition to your family, and that is wonderful. So congratulations. Lori Hyman's in with us. I see that. Thank you for coming in. Cora Phelps, thank you for coming in. Everybody's saying hi. Yes. So Dark Lord Minutes asking, I'm assuming he's addressing it to me. It could be anybody in chat. Did you see the new air sealer during the video for Four Jars Lids? That is their new product. It's a vacuum sealer, and it's a kit that comes from them. Don't quote me. Don't hold me to it. But I'm hoping maybe we can get one of those thrown into the gift basket that they're also primarily sponsoring Jarred Up July. That starts on Saturday with Blue. Blue is going to start that one off. So be watching for it, okay? Oh, and Blue's in with us. Good morning, sister. How are you? Thank you for coming in. Anyway, so that's that. Again, a lot of great channels, a lot of videos that were great that were put out. So I appreciate everybody that participated. I finally was able to get the list out. I put it out a couple days ago, but I got it finalized and all the calendars fixed now with all the changes we had to make. Not a ton, but there were changes that had to be made. And so that went out today. So everybody now has it. I appreciate any channel that was willing or did move their schedule to help another channel out. So that was wonderful. If you know who you are, one of them specifically, I want to thank Ginger at Not For Nothing Homestead, helping out with the scheduling issue I totally forgot about with 9 Acre Family Farms. So that worked out and we're all good. She's good. They're good. Everybody's good. So, Teresa Jukiewicz, thank you for coming in. And then again, like I said, Four Jars is primary sponsoring Jarred Up July. Now, what is Jarred Up July? Everybody's probably going to ask what that is. And I am here to tell you, if I can find it. You got to give me a second. Let me go back one here. There it is. All right. So here's the gist of what Jarred Up July is. And this is a quote from Blue, so I'm going to steal it from her. Okay, because I do think it fit what we wanted. Jarred Up July is a collaboration that is inclusive of everyone, whether they home can or not, because it's not about canning necessarily. Everyone puts things, food items, or crafts in jars. And in this collaboration, we want to see it all. We don't care if you're just using recycled jars for cooking, canning, water bathing, crafting, making Christmas decorations, or keeping Great Aunt Mildred's button collection. That was funny. If you put it in a jar, that's what we want to see. That is basically the rules other than the standard rules that we have for collaboration. So there it goes. That goes from July 1st until July 31st. We have it all filled. We actually have 32 channels that are participating. So that was wonderful. And that live giveaway will be August 4th. And that one's going to be a late one, though, because of our scheduling. So that one will be at 9 p.m. on Friday, the 4th August on this channel. So everybody keep that in mind, and you'll see it come out. Then on top of that, we just did the Pampered Chef-a-thon 2023. Got that one out, so that got finished, and they did do their giveaway. Great giveaways, great collaboration. Enjoyed that one. And then we have small gardening spaces, which those videos start coming out tomorrow. Well, they might come out today because of the UK time difference. 9 p.m. Pacific time, prepping for heaven on the 4th of August. Yes. Sorry, but that's the way it had to work. Hat Creek Homestead. That one is jarred up July. That one has 32 channels in it. That one's already full. That was kind of full already, though, because we put notices out back in April, I think, and that is primarily most of those came off of that. Blue can't chat, or she's letting everybody know in chat. She's on her phone and she can barely see, so she's just texting what she can and how she can. So everybody, hope you understand that. Anyway, so that's what's going on. And then we started game night, not last Tuesday, but the Tuesday before, and that started with Team 1, which was Janice and Stephanie. Janice, Where to Begin Homestead. Stephanie from Stephanie Herot, Large Family Diabetic Cooking. That's Team 1 went against Team number 4, which was Michelle from Big Valley Living and Angela from the Inquisitive Farm Wife. And I can't remember the points right now, but I think it was Michelle and Angela that got that one. But again, this is based off of total points over 4 different weeks that each team plays. So it's not a wins or losses, it's total points earned. And then this last week we had team number 2, which was Wendy from Hardknack Farms, Rhonda from Mimi's Dishes, and then team number 3, Tiffany from Mud and Mascara Homestead, and Dale from 9 Acre Family Farm, which I'm here to tell you I didn't realize until tonight. You have a team name. Do you know what that team name is? 9 Acres of Mud. Who would have thunk? That's wonderful. I love it. So they ended up getting 31 points, and then Wendy, or team number 2, which is Wendy and Rhonda, they got 10 points. So we'll be moving forward next Tuesday, this upcoming next Tuesday. There is no game night in per se to playing a game. It'll be me and Mouse Toes just highlighting what's going on. It'll be a quick one. So I know people got things they got to do and whatnot. So we just wanted to make sure that that got out there. And then we'll resume on the 11th. And that is team number 3, or 9 Acres of Mud, versus team number 1, which is Janice, Where to Begin Homestead, and Stephanie from Stephanie Herot, Large Family Diabetic Cooking. So they will be playing off against each other. Okay. So I hope you all join us on that. That one's 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So look for that. And then the other teams, as this schedule goes on, the other teams will come out and they will play as well. It's just the way the schedule works. So that's why it is what it is. So then we move. That is actually, there's 5 rounds of this. Okay. And the reality of it is that the total of it is 10 weeks of just this first 5 rounds. Okay. Once that happens, then we'll have what we'll call kind of the semifinals. And that's dependent on, I got to get that scheduled together, which I haven't done, but kind of that will depend on the team's schedules as far as what we can do. So we'll work on that later. Let me see. 9 acres of mud. Yep, that's a good name. I love that name. All right, so that's where we're at. That's what's been going on. That's what has been going on, is going on, and will be going on. So there's a lot going on. And then just in general, everybody, and I had learned this the hard way, and I'll admit it. People are busy right now. We're in a harvest season already. We're in a growing season already, and I personally had to take note from a good friend that people are busy. And for that, my friend, thank you. I appreciate it. That being said, we have to understand that people's schedules are different and everybody's doing a lot of different things. So, I think the other thing I wanted to talk about too was we've been trying to do this $5 challenge. Okay. So, this $5 pantry challenge is primarily where you're taking $5 a week, you're purchasing items for your pantry, but depending on how you are paid, that can vary. You can do it once a month, you can do it twice a month, you can do it. I'm assuming nobody gets paid 3 times a month, but in some months you do. I get that. Or you can do every week. But our display of the items that we've gotten is primarily 1 month at a time. So, sorry, it's hot here. I know it's hot everywhere. I don't mean I'm different. It just, wow. Originally, when I had talked about it, we were going to move it to Sunday, which we still are moving it to Sunday functioning chat here on Kettle Kitchen, 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold off this week. We'll start that next week just because of everything that's going on with everybody. We're resetting the whole thing. We're starting over. And that allows us to evaluate what we have, what we need to get. Because we just had too much time span in between the last one we did, and that one was even a couple months out, and it became overwhelming. So I think it's just we all decided, and it was brought up, and we're just going to go ahead and do a reset of that. And so we'll be doing that on Sundays, not this coming Sunday, but the following Sunday, which is, let me get you a date. Sunday, the 9th of July. So that's what the plan is there. Go back and look at chat, see what's going on. Answer that. Still talking about the name. Next, there'll be 9 acres of nothing but mud. I love that. That's funny. $5 a week, Teresa. Yes. The theory behind that. Well, Dark Lord Minute actually, we're setting ours up where it's $5 a week. Whether you get paid once a month, twice a month, or 4 times a month, you're still spending the $5 a week. But how you get there may be different than others, which we all fell into that. There was different angles of how we were getting paid or how we were buying or whatever it is. So $5 a week basically comes to $20 a month. Yes, there are a couple of months that have 5 weeks in them. Understand that. But theoretically, in a month's time, that's what we're looking at. So, holy manoli, Ginger got 2 gallons of shredded cabbage off that huge cabbage she got for $3. I love that. Oh, here you go, Dale. Here's new content for you. 9 acre mud wrestling. Hopefully you enjoy that. That's all I'm saying. I did want to point out to anybody that didn't know, it was Ginger's birthday the other day, so make sure you wish her a happy birthday. Just say, Jamie Knight, thanks for coming in. $4 gallons in total, Tiffany said, is what that it will end up have made. So What will they do? As 9 Acre Family Farm says, hide and watch, and then you'll figure it out. So, ba-dum-bum. Just watching the chat. Sorry, guys. Anyway, so then I know I'm happy because I got a ton of tomato starts donated to us, which if you watch the video I put out tomorrow, you'll see that. But we got a ton of tomato starts. So I revamped my whole thought process. Well, I kind of had to, but that's beside the point. I revamped the first plan that I had of setting up 2 of the 4x8 flower beds that I have that are raised. One of them is entirely full of beefsteak and Roma tomatoes. The other one is filled, well, kind of about 3/4 of the way full, a little more than half to 3/4 of the way full, of cherry tomatoes and pear tomatoes. And then we got 4 rows of carrots in. I got all the wildflowers and the marigolds in that we were going to do. Finally got mint planted, which I'm happy about. Which, hold on just a second. Dropped a glass, sorry. Yes, Joey, I am canning tomatoes this season, it looks like. But hey, I'm not turning down. They were given to me, so why not? That's what we're doing. Speaking of donated, we got donated, which we need to work on tomorrow, I believe. 6 bundles of asparagus. So we are looking forward to that. We are going to probably pickle all of that. Suburban Hillbilly says, my mom used to tell me, no, my mom used to tell me, hide and watch. She also said, want in one hand and in the other to see which one gets full first. So I came from that generation. And Dale says he's jelly. He's jelly about the asparagus. That's what he's jelly about. Yes, bless Ginger with many, many more birthdays. I agree. Yes, Ginger, we were happy and elated to have that happen. So we're going to utilize it and we're going to put it to good use. Like I said, I think we're doing that tomorrow. So we'll get it out. Anyway. Dale does use both those sayings quite often. So sorry. When the heat has a tendency to consume your everyday life, like it is for all of us, you kind of try to hide where you can and cool off as you can. And I think that's where a lot of us are in right now. Yes, Joey, you're right. I could use 6 bundles on family dinner night, but those are specifically getting pickled, my friend. Asparagus and cheese sauce. That does sound good, but I'm not really that big of a. I like asparagus when it's pickled. That's when I like it. It's about the only time I like it. But others like it other than that. So that possibility is there as well. So, but I think we already know what we're going to do, so we'll do it. Again, when we originally had talked about it for the plan we had for this year, it was to put asparagus in with the strawberry plants. All my strawberry plants died, so I wasn't able to do that. I'm trying to see if I can still find some, but our strawberry season's kind of ending. It was weird this year. It's like almost done. But anyways, so I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do in that bin or that flower bed. But when I get there, I'll figure it out and I'll let everybody know. But I'm not quite sure what we're doing with it. That sounds good too, actually, believe it or not. And Joey's right. Woohoo. The heat is bad. Ginger says I parboiled some asparagus, flash froze it, and then put it up in dinner size servings, baggies in the freezer. That's a good idea too. That works. I seen Janice put something. Oh, there it is. She's been canning carrots and lost track of time. You're fine, Janice. Don't worry about it. And then Dark Lord Minute has his rummage sale starting. I seen. Where did it go? I had a comment I was going to pick up, but it's not there now. Well, that was weird. Oh, there it is. It just slipped on me. Sorry. Asparagus with real bacon bits, cheese, sour cream is awesome. I can imagine that it probably is. Oh, that's not good. Got to watch those bugs and diseases because they will get you every time. Not sure what he means by this, but that's okay. Anyways, so just trying to stay cool. That's where everybody's at right now. Cold drinks, all of the air conditioning units and fans are overworking right now. It's cooler inside, obviously, but it's muggy. And you go outside and then you deal with the heat, and it's not as muggy, but you're dealing with the heat still. So that's fine. You know, you just kind of get used to it. Every area's got its weather. Yes, Dark Lord Minute. I now get what you're saying. Yes, I understand what finger blight is. I'm just saying you got to watch out for all that stuff that happens collectively, whether it's buggies or disease or animals eating. I didn't state that, but yes, I'll take a snowball here. Well, I'll say that. There's some that won't take it that way. Michelle, you poor thing. It's 97 degrees. I feel for you, my friend. I do. But in comparison, it's what is it here? 84 precipitation and humidity. 7-mile-an-hour winds, which they don't feel like it. If you're up in the higher elevations, that's where you're getting the 7 miles an hour. You're getting maybe quarter of a mile an hour wind down here. So that's how it goes. But I know everybody's dealing with weather issues right now, so I get that. Oops, sorry, I hit the wrong button. Oop, I can't get out of it now. Oh, there it is. What? I had something pop up on my screen and I hit it, but I hit the camera button and didn't even realize it. Sorry. She says it's really nice and dry. That would be nice. But people got it worse. I mean, I'm not here to say mine's worse than anybody's or none of that because I know there are people that are suffering through this. So I do not envy them one bit, really. This is usually where my problem is people eating the vegetables and the fruits before I can even get to them, including animals. This has been a big thing. The weather is different this year. I don't care what anybody says. We went extremely long and cold. Then we had a warm up that wet everything down and then is now starting to dry everything out. It's just funny the way it is working. So it's not funny, but We all get through it. Anyways, so what's everybody doing for 4th of July? Thought I'd throw that one out there and see what kind of answers we come up. I'm assuming a lot are staying home and probably doing a barbecue or something of the like. Rebecca, you're correct. The fires in Canada have been overwhelming, and I feel for all those people. And Michelle, I agree with you as well too. As long as we have a roof over our head, safe place to be, food in our bellies, we are all truly blessed, and I agree with that 100%. Yeah, I'm a fat finger person. I'll be honest. 90% of my sentences I text end up with periods in the middle of it. Dark Lord Minute. Taiwanese dictionary. I love that. That's kind of what we're doing, Michelle. Barbecue, playing some games, enjoying family time. They've actually allowed fireworks, which I'm shocked because we haven't been able to do them for many years. But we still have a lot of, not a lot, but we have moisture in the ground, and we're not as dry as we normally have been. So we'll see what that brings, because that always brings chaos and mayhem. Not from me, usually from other people. Yeah, everybody's kind of saying the same thing. Staying home and watching it from afar. Yeah, you gotta love that, Michelle. That's unfortunately what happens. Ours probably will start going off tonight or tomorrow night. That's just nature of the beast for us around here. And actually, it seemed like that was the direction everybody was going, and then now they've backed off from it. So, not sure. Well, I'm sure there's somebody you can hang out with on YouTube. I'm sure somebody will be doing live. I know we're doing our game night live at 4 p.m. Pacific time. Doesn't buy you a lot of time because it's not going to be that long. And I don't want people to not think we're not there anymore. So I want to hop on and just say hi. So then you got Dale and Nana that are joining the camper crew. So that ought to be interesting. I'm assuming. Let's watch and see what comes out of that. Oh, and that's because they're going to White Rock Homestead for their 4th of July thing. Well, we still love you, Rebecca, one way or the other. We think about you. Oh, Lordy. Well, it's nice to see everybody in here again. I really think the whole Thursday night Homestead Hangout is working really well. I love the channels. I love the enjoyment I get out of watching them. It's the one night out of the week that I binge watch multiple channels like that. And I like it. I actually look forward to it. And I hope everybody else does too. Joey's hugging everybody. Thank you. Blues at the PC. Always nice when she gets to the PC. I have a lousy British accent. I'm admitting it before anybody criticizes me. Okay. Yes, I agree, Blue. It is much easier. Joey saying hi to Blue. All these homies, I'm assuming homies was plural, in one place. Yeah, that's, again, you guys are all Homestead Hangout homies. Thursday night. That's your names. Tiffany's laughing. That's a good thing, right? Oh, I know. Janice, it's okay. You just hop in when you can. It's hard to do it all. I get it. And this I love because this was the point is that you guys look forward to, you guys like hanging out, you guys come on in, you're part of the conversation, and you like the channels. Hopefully, I'm assuming you guys do because you guys hang around for all of them. So that's wonderful. So Blue's just admitting she can't see for an hour and a half. So even if it was on a big screen, I'm sure she'd have problems, but that's okay because we still love her. She's fine. Give me the thumbs up. That it would be much appreciated. Thank you, Teresa, as always. Oh, Tiffany's still working right now on her video, so that's why she's not saying much. But that's okay. That's important. Yes, Michelle. So after I got to like 24 minutes, it was like, okay, now what do I talk about? So that's the hard part. Um, Blue is British. She's from the UK, or she lives in the UK. Michelle, she cannot do it. I'm hoping she means that she can't uh, download and talk at the same time, chat at the same time. Yes, the thumb is a good idea. Thank you. Thank you, Blue. I appreciate it. I wasn't quite sure how far to go, so I stopped at where I did. Blue is an Aussie, but lives in the UK. There you go. Now you know. Tiffany, don't break your phone. You will regret it, my friend. And there's Ginger walking the doggies, but she's lurking. Always appreciated. Thank you. Um, One of the struggles I'm watching what Tiffany's talking about. One of the struggles that a lot of people don't realize when you do this is, as a content creator, it's hard to um, it's so you have editing, you have content that you want to do, you have a script. Some people do, some people don't. That's fine. You have editing you need to do, you have graphics you want to add, but that's only one part of it, you know. I mean, and then you're filming. That's another part of it. Then you also have to worry about your internet being able to upload, download, share, you know, all that stuff. Sometimes it becomes overwhelming and frustrating. Most of us are able to push through it. Sometimes you can't. Sometimes that doesn't, tech gods don't allow that to happen. Let me put it that way. Okay. So I get the frustration, definitely. I've been there before with her. Michelle says we have a live pop-up tomorrow at noon our time, which means Pacific Standard Time. Picking one of the people who ordered Pampered Chef will be picked as the mystery host. They will receive free stuff. So place your order. I think Rebecca is implying that Tiffany's been taking phone lessons from Ginger? Question mark. So that will be noon Pacific Standard Time. She's busy trying to do multiple things. That's the problem. Poor thing. And I will pop that up for you. It's in chat. You can click on it if you want to. Tiffany says the cloud's been a turd for 2 days, so I'm sorry. Dale is more of a shoot from the hip kind of guy. Sorry. Again, for Rena LaRue, that is noon Pacific Standard Time. Okay, one more order, and the mystery host will get at least $230 in free products of their choice, 60% off of one item of their choice. Ice cream maker, anyone? Oh, that's funny. Ginger's having rabbit issues, wild rabbit issues. So, and then Michelle put the time zones up there so everybody has it. Well, Michelle, you can just give it to me and then you don't have to worry about anybody winning big. There you go, Joey. That's a great hashtag for that. And she says you still have time, Dale, so don't forget. And she's doing a live drawing. You learned that on your own. Don't blame. Oh, well, okay. Maybe I helped you with it, but you did it on your own. Sorry, Lynn. Wish you all the luck. Uh, can I place an order? Pride face orange flowing. Aren't we doing a live drawing on Saturday? Well, we're actually doing it for August on Saturday, your time, Friday, my time. But this one coming up, we're doing on the second, my time, 9 a.m., which I believe is 5 p.m. your time. On I can't remember. I'm so confused. It's 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time in the U.S. So whatever that is, we'll figure it out from there. And that is for the Jam It Up June collaboration. So I hope everybody can join us. We do have some prizes. We have door prizes, and you only win the door prizes by doing hashtags. So you have to be present for those, right? That's how those are going to go. And then, of course, the grand prize is going to be a comment picker. Sunday blues time and Sunday my time. So, yes, the second at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Okay, I'm going to run through these so everybody knows. 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 10 a.m. Mountain Standard Time, 11 a.m. Central Standard Time, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and 5 p.m. British Summer Time. There, I think I got it. And if I'm wrong, somebody correct me, please. But that's what I have. You can show up with your blankies and your pillows and PJs and all that, Dark Lord Minute. That's fine. That Georgia time, which is also Tulsa time. No, it's not. I'm joking. 12 noon, Joey, is Georgia time. Oh no, Janice, they're very confused. You tried being a content creator when you're doing a live giveaway and you have to know what all 20,000 time zones are. That's when it becomes confusing. Yes, Suburban Hillbillies, correct. It's noon Eastern Standard Time. And then Rena LaRue asked Michelle if you could look at the screen. That's a question for you. Yeah, he's one over further, Xander. So you are welcome, my friend, anytime. Or you could have called me. I could have told you. That works too. Sorry, had kids coming in and out. They didn't realize I had a live going tonight. All right, let me catch up back with chat. See where the chat is. Rena, Michelle said, sure. Blue says she confuses herself way too much to figure out the time zone issue. Yes, there's Eastern Standard Time, Central Standard Time, Pacific Standard Time, Central Mountain Time, and then Joey's time. Okay, that works too. But conveniently, yours is the same as Eastern Standard Time. Love it. Tiffany, thank you for asking. So Sunday's topic is 5 things to do when you're wanting to host a collaboration. We're going to save the $5 challenge for the following Sunday. Okay. So this coming Sunday is 5 things you want to do when you're wanting to host a collaboration. Aside from that, anything goes. Excuse me, everybody. Sorry. And there, yes, there is Atlantic too, but we don't usually deal with Atlantic that much. You're welcome, Michelle. I think that's worth knowing is, she wants to say thank you to everybody. So there you go. Nice topic. Love this. Okay, bless you. Thank you. And thank you. I appreciate that. Joey and Tiffany. Oh, thank you, Suburban. Yes. Bless your hot. Oh, bless your pea picking hot. Because those are things of different. There you go, Janice. That's how you do it. Just think about it and pick it and go. Yeah, so the question about what we're doing for Sunday, that really comes down to a few weeks ago we started doing the points, hints, things like that for collaborations. Okay. And first one we did was 5 things not to do when initiating a collaboration. So now I want to take it on the flip side and do the positives. What are definitely 5 things you want to do when doing a collaboration? We're also going to go into other aspects of it as that series goes on, which primarily for most of it will be on Sundays, other than when we do the $5 pantry challenge. 2 totally different meetings. Yes, I agree. If you ever get a Southern person that says, bless your pea picking hot, please don't take it as a compliment. Okay? I just thought I'd throw that out there. Because I know a few Georgians, and we've had this discussion. Good night, one day at a time, Farmstead. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate it, always. Thank you to everybody for being great supporters of this channel, because this is something new for me. I'm still trying to get used to the whole being by yourself thing, because most of my lives are not by myself. I have somebody else on. So it's nice when the chat interacts in the conversation so you can get something to talk about or continue for the conversation. And that doesn't always happen. Sometimes you end up, there's been many times I've sat there and just like, okay, now what do I talk about? So Joey says, Ginger says it to me all the time. He thought she was being nice. You better watch out. She'll get you. Good night, Suburban Hillbilly. Thanks for coming in. Lori says Tennessee Ernie Ford made that line famous in the 50s. I always thought he made 16 tons, and what do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. Oh, sorry. Hopefully I don't get copyright claimed on that one. We'll see. I think, a lot of people ask a lot of us, how do you do a collaboration? How do you go about, doing this, that, or the other? And because there are a ton of different things that go into it theoretically. And usually for the most part, it's how do you initiate it? How do you get the channels interested? How do you find out who wants to do it? What are you going to do? When are you going to do it? And how are you going to do it? Those are all good questions. The other part of it as well is then how do you take that and move it over into, now I've got it done. Now what do I do? Now I got it started, initiated. Now what do I do? So yes, it is. That's interesting. Yes, it is. It seems like a lot, but it's not a lot if you take the time to do it and you have some direction. I think that's the easiest way to put it. But we'll get there at some point. Just watch the series. Hopefully you learn something and we can help you with something. And I think at some point in time, I want to do a Q&A for that so we can answer some of the questions, but we'll get to that at some other point. Dark Lord Minute, you are correct in theory. I did sing it myself. It's less than 8 seconds, so we'll see how it goes. There's quite a few songs I would never sing, so we'll just keep that in mind. All right? All right, Dark Lord Minute, thank you for coming in. Thumbs up like he's saying. Joey, thank you very much. Something that should be packaged. It isn't easy until you go to the links. Once you do, it goes nicely. Yes, I agree with that. You are correct. And the important thing is that you're learning you're learning things from what we're putting out there, and I hope everybody enjoys those and they get information from it. So we're at 57 minutes, almost time to go. I did see this pop up. If you guys want interviews, let me know. We'll do some more interviews. Going by the analytics of things, it was telling me that people weren't watching as much. So I kind of shied a little way around from that. So you guys let me know, email me, drop me a comment under the video here tonight. Let me know what you think and we'll go from there. Okay. All righty. So I think I'm going to go ahead and call it good there, guys. Thank you for coming in. Appreciate everybody in chat, all the moderators. Thank you. It's been wonderful, and I can't do it without you guys. And without you guys, this doesn't happen. So thank you. Remember, be safe, think ahead, meal prep with ease, and preserve, because that's important. Have a good night, guys. See you next Thursday.